the other side task in Harbor, Quebec. Hello there everybody and welcome to a special episode of SnowRunner here at Overfed Gaming. I am the Overfed. We were driving around in our Sleiter when we got a call from dispatch asking us if we'd come over to the Sawmill here in Harbor and pick up a couple of loads of medium planks. They want us to deliver them to the Pontoon Crossing that is just down the road. It's not too far away. Now the task also required 2 metal rolls, but they've already been delivered. So we headed on over. We were not too far away. Headed on over to the sawmill here, and we're going to drive around the back of the sawmill because it's a little bit congested in front with the Avonhorn, and I believe there was a plaid there too. So they came out a little while ago and brought some logs out that we then fabricated into short planks and medium planks. See, that's the plaid 450 straight in front of us, and then the Avonhorn's on the other side. So they were kind of in the spot where you need to go when you come into the sawmill and just kind of roll around this part in the middle here. Anyhow, we couldn't do that, so we just went around the back. Not a problem. Now we're going to load up 2 loads of medium planks. We're going to build us a pontoon crossing, which we have to build because that's going to be the only way we're going to be able to get across the water at that point over on that side. I do believe there's a bridge there. Now I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get that one fixed or not, but we will find out in later episodes, I would imagine. Anyhow, we are on our way, and as you can see, the black arrows in the yellow diamond have already appeared on the screen, meaning that we're not that far away. So we got a little ways to go, but not too far. Now we do have to go over ice road, and like I've mentioned, usually when we're in Quebec or anywhere else that's got cleared roads and an icy map, any road such as this has got to be considered an ice road. And if you don't have chains, such as the Sleiter, he doesn't have any chains on, you got to be careful when you go around corners that you don't try to throttle up too much, as I tend to do at times. And you can see that happening right here around this corner as I'm sliding to the far side, and all of a sudden the front steering grabs a hold of something. Anyhow, just take your time, take it easy. It's not a very long journey, this particular trip, and it's not all that difficult, but you can get into trouble if you're not careful. So going a little bit slower is the way to go. Now we don't have too far to go on the highway, so there again, like I said, if I had any trouble with traction, I would just drive a little closer to the edge of the road and just hit a little bit of the snow on the side, and that'll give you enough traction to get up that little incline there. Not really a problem. Anyhow, we're going to go off-road here, back to four-wheeling, so the ice is no longer an issue. And straight ahead is a detour that makes you go right, and that takes you right down to ice level. Now, just so as it happens to be, that's where we need to go. So, you know, this detour, you can either use it to go to the plant beyond, or you can go through the deep snow straight ahead. But we, like I said, we don't have to go there. We got to go straight down into the detour, down to ice level, and then at the bottom of the hill, when we get down to the ice, then we got to hang a sharp right. In the meantime, we got to try and navigate this little corner here. I always say, if you're going downhill and it seems like you're going a little bit too fast, now this is not too bad, just shift it down into a lower gear. That does really help out, and sometimes you need it because sometimes your truck goes a little bit wild and out of control when you're going downhill, depending on how steep the hill is. Anyhow, not an issue here. When you get to over here, go a little bit wide. The first time I came down this detour, I pulled in real tight and I got stuck in that area for quite some time because it's pretty deep. So just run it a little bit wide, and just up ahead you'll see another one of our plaid 450 trucks out on the map. and then we're gonna get to our delivery point. Absolutely awesome. A nice quick delivery, just got another job done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you back at Overfed Gaming again real soon. Until then, we've been delivering 2 loads of medium planks to a pontoon crossing in the Sleiter with me, the Overfed.